we are done with this few ones. The main goal is also to be able to add these, okay, and this as well. So this can be achieved easily, but for the I'm going to just bring in this. Okay, so to bring in this to our application, we first have to go down to where our page content is. All right, here. Okay, so here we can simply change the title here to be um latest articles. Okay, then okay, so yeah. Okay, so now we have this. So now the next thing is to get this nice looking cards. So now how to get the cards? That's the main reason why we are using Bootstrap. So we don't have to code all these things from scratch. So what we can basically do is just come inside Bootstrap. Okay. So if it's here, you just come inside your Bootstrap, go to documentation, locate components. Okay. Then look for cards. So this is cards. Okay, now with the help of cards, you're going to see a whole lot of cards that you can use. All right, so you can use any one that you prefer. Okay, but for the tutorial sake, I'll be grabbing the first one, which is this. Okay, so now how can we make the division even? So now what we can do next is simply use what we call the bootstrap rules. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a class here. I'm going to give it a margin bottom of 4. Okay, yeah, perfect. Then the next thing is to bring in row. Okay, and this row is going to help us divide the page evenly and accordingly. So what we can do next is yeah, we can simply paste this one down here like this. Okay, let's just take out the inline styling for now. Let's just grab any image img slash, let's use powerful. Okay, and let's give it a height of maybe 250 pixel, and let's see how it looks. Whoa, so our app is our card is looking a little bit messy. So yes, so I forgot one thing that we have to do. So now what we have to do is we have to divide the row. So now we have to do our um div, that's for the div, and I'm going to give it a column of 4. Okay, so 4 means divide the page into now a whole width is 12. So now to get three screens or 3 cards, you have to use the column 4. That means 4 times 3 is going to give us 12. If you want 4, that means you have to use 3. Then 3 times 4 will give us 12. So let's just do 3 for now and paste in our card, refresh, and now we can see you have a nice looking card, okay, with an image, a title, a description, and a button to view more, okay, which we can later take off the button or add these couple of things. So let's just add all these things that are under it. Okay, so this is going to be the blog post title here. Then this is going to be a couple of description. Then I'm going to clear the button from there. Then we are going to have our, so notice this, we call this the ellipses. We are going to be doing this when we are working with the PHP, so don't worry about that. So now let's just bring in the category that the app falls under. So we can simply do this. Then let's just do text warning, and let's call it technology or whatever that we want to call it. Okay, so let's see how it looks. Okay, so we have this, and the next thing is to uh by then the date that it was written. Okay, then the comment. So let's just do this one. So we are also going to have another text like this. And then it's going to be by Andrew Nielsen. Then let's say 1 day ago. Okay, now we can wrap this inside a small tag like this. So let's see how this looks like. Okay, so yeah, so this is starting to look a little bit impressive now. So we can also bolden this a little bit if we want to. So let's just give this text bold. With the help of Bootstrap, we can just do font weight bold like this, and we are going to have our, yes, we are going to have it bolden. Let's do, let's just give this call it blog user. Okay, then let's go into our main.css, call our blog user like this. So let's just do that's the size. Okay, so the font size should be, let's say, 12 pixel. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so this looks great now. And the last thing is to add the comments and a number of comments for this. Okay, so you can see here. So that can also be easily achieved, okay, by simply bringing in yeah, another one. Then let's just use the I tag class. Then we can get fa comments. Let's see if we have the comments showing. Okay, the comments is showing. Then now we can move out from the I tag, call it comments. Okay, so we can have either 1 or 8. So let's just give it 8 comments for now. Okay, so this is starting to look a little bit lively now. So with this, we can forget about this for now, but also we can just simply bring in this button. Okay, so for the meantime, let's just bring in more cards to it. Let's just bring in more cards. So this is 4. That's going to be on the same line. Uh, so we can see we have these on the same line. Okay, so we can just change them to be 4 so that we have 3. Okay, so that we have 3 on each line. Okay, so you see how nice and quick Bootstrap is. All right, so let's just leave it to the original 3. Okay, but let's just give it a margin bottom of, let's say, 2. Okay, so that if there is any increase, it's going to give it a little bit padding here or a margin here, as you can see. Okay, that looks great. Okay, so this looks great for now. All right. Whew. So now let's just quickly bring in one last thing. That's, let's say, we can have our footer. Okay, here. So let's see our footer. And let's give it a class. Okay, I'm going to give it a class of footer. And let's have our text. Then Bootstrap will give us another in-app styling called the text center. Okay, then let's also make it white. So text white like this. Then let's just say copyright YouTube blog. Okay, and let's see how it looks like. Okay, so we've been able to bring in our footer, which is here, but the color isn't showing. So let's give it a nice color. Let's see, background dark. Okay. So let's see the problem here. Okay. Let's navigate inside here. Okay. So what we can also do is move the footer out from this, since this one is already having a padding. So let's just bring it beneath it, and we can see it will be shifted to the down part. Okay, now let's also see what we can do. So we can also give this a pattern of 5. Okay, so it's going to give it a little bit more padding. Okay, so this looks great for now. So we can also get a copyright sign. Okay, you can just grab this. Okay, then bring it inside here, then all right, reserve. Okay, yeah, so I think the pattern is too much. Let's just do it 3. Okay, yeah, this looks good now. It looks good now. Yeah, so we've been able to achieve the navigation bar, the centered the header. We also have our list of cards showing like this, and we also have our footer. So in the next video, okay, we are going to be dealing with the detailed page. Okay, we are going to be dealing with the detailed page like this. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video, and if you are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so I'll meet you on the next video. See ya.